Over the past few games, the Chicago Bulls have been without starting center Nikola Vucevic due to a left adductor sprain. That has allowed longtime NBA big man Andre Drummond to step into the starting role, and boy has he taken advantage. Over the last 4 games, Drummond has averaged 14.3 points and 20.3 rebounds per game. He's also put up 1.8 steals and 1.5 blocks per game over that span. He's been incredible. There's a real possibility that he has already stolen Vooch's starting center spot. He's been that good. However, if you've been watching the NBA since Drummond came into the league in 2013, this may not come as a surprise. He's likely the best rebounder of this generation, and one of the best the league has ever seen, especially in modern times. Guys like Bill Russell and Wilt Chamberlain were posting insane rebound numbers, but Drummond is one of the best we've seen since. He has led the league in rebounding 4 times, and his 16 rebounds per game in 2018 is the 4th highest mark for a single season since 1980, trailing only Dennis Rodman, who averaged more 3 times. He also holds the 5th spot with 15.6 per game in 2019. He's 2nd in career rebounds per game since the NBA-ABA merger in 1976, with 12.5, trailing only Rodman. He was also a 2-time All-Star with Detroit. But despite the fantastic young career he had, he hasn't been a full-time starter since the 2021 season. Now 3 years later, he's getting another chance, and he couldn't really be playing any better. The 24-point, 25-rebound game against the Hawks was one of the best performances by anyone this season. Whether it's with the Bulls after trading Vucevic or with another team, he should be a starter for the remainder of this season. At 30 years old, he's still the best rebounder in the NBA. Now, let's take a deeper look. Before we get into the comeback of the best rebounder of this generation, if you enjoy my content and watch a few videos of mine, think about subscribing. 96% of my viewers are actually not subscribed, so if you watched it before and enjoy the content, drop a sub and comment down below. It really helps the channel. Upon learning about Nikola Vucevic's absence from the Chicago Bulls lineup for an estimated 7 to 10 days due to a groin strain, many initially feared that this setback would halt the team's positive momentum. It seemed unrealistic to expect continued winning when a significant portion of the team's payroll was sidelined with injuries. However, Andre Drummond, filling in for Vucevic, appears set on disproving those concerns as he maintains the Bulls' success with his exceptional performance. In the 4 games since being promoted to the starting lineup, Drummond has showcased an impressive performance, averaging 14 points, 20 rebounds, 2 steals, and 1.5 blocks. It's not just about padding stats. The Bulls secured victories in 2 out of these 4 games. Despite logging his highest minutes since the 2020 season, Drummond had maintained a noteworthy +12 ± during this stretch, at least before running into the buzzsaw 76ers with Joel Embiid back from injury, and it added to his commendable contribution. Drummond's remarkable feat of grabbing a total of 64 rebounds in the initial 3 games stands as the highest rebounding performance by any Bulls player in the past 25 years. This noteworthy achievement was shared by Bulls beat reporter Casey Johnson following the team's recent win over the Sixers. Drummond now shares this record with Dennis Rodman, who accomplished the same feat back in January of 1998. Andre Drummond has proven he is still one of the greatest rebounders in NBA history with the Bulls. Despite a brief 3-season stint with the Bulls, Rodman left an indelible mark, boasting an insane average of 15.3 rebounds per game. He clinched 3 rebounding titles and contributed significantly to the team's success, with 3 NBA titles during that period. Having flawlessly executed his designated role, it's hard to imagine asking for more from a player who fulfilled his responsibilities so perfectly. Nevertheless, Drummond presents a compelling case, even when measured against a player of Rodman's caliber. Over his 2-year tenure with the Bulls, Drummond has pulled down an impressive 26.1 rebounds per 100 possessions, boasting a total rebounding percentage of nearly 30%. In contrast, Rodman recorded 23.5 rebounds per 100 possessions and a total rebounding percentage of about 25. It's worth noting that Dennis was 5 years older than Drummond when he joined the Bulls, navigating a more challenging era for dominating the boards, yet the comparison remains intriguing. Drummond seems acutely aware of his standing among basketball's greats, finding himself in elite company, even alongside legends like Rodman. During a podcast appearance in September, Drummond highlighted his achievements as a 30-year-old veteran, surpassing expectations with All-NBA honors, 2 All-Star selections, and 4 rebounding titles. He even went as far as to say that he is the single greatest rebounder in NBA history. I used to play 40-plus minutes. I was a star, all-star, all-NBA, I've done it. Hall of Fame candidate, best rebounder ever, I'm the best ever. I've done great in my career. I think I have a chance to be a Hall of Fame player due to what I've done in my career. Actually, I'm pretty sure I'm in the top 20 for being in the Hall of Fame, so I have a great chance. It might sound far-fetched, and aspirations for Drummond to enter the Hall of Fame may seem somewhat ambitious. However, he deserves recognition after enduring prolonged disregard, labeled as a selfish player with no positive impact on winning. He stands among the rare few who weathered the transition in the NBA, where traditional big men faced extinction due to the league's shift towards a perimeter-oriented style. The reality is that Drummond remains one of the premier backup centers in today's league, even without notable shooting skills or lateral mobility away from the basket. An argument could be made for Drummond to reclaim a starting role in the league, a position he hasn't maintained full-time since his tenure with the Cavs and Lakers in the 2021 season. At the very minimum, he merits an expanded role with the Bulls going forward. Despite his confident demeanor, Drummond has demonstrated his ability to deliver on the court, and it would be unwise for Chicago not to capitalize on one of the NBA's greatest rebounders once Vucevic is back in action. Thanks for watching. I'm Herm. Have a good one.